Homebuyers, get ready. 2025 is shaping up to be one of the best years for buyers in over a decade. After years of tight inventory and skyrocketing prices, the housing market is shifting. Across the U.S., home listings are surging, creating more options, less competition, and even price drops in some areas. Why is this happening? A perfect storm of high mortgage rates, cooling demand, and increased construction is flooding the market with available homes. For years, buyers were squeezed out by bidding wars and record-high home values, but now the pendulum is swinging back in their favor. In this video, we'll break down the key reasons behind this inventory surge and highlight the top 8 markets where home buyers have the most opportunities. If you're looking to buy a home in 2025, this could be your best shot in years. Now, let's dive into why inventory is exploding. As we enter 2025, it appears the dynamics of home buying are changing in remarkable ways, setting the stage for a surge in available properties that stands in stark contrast to the tight, competitive market of just a few years ago. For the past few years, the housing market has been defined by one major problem: a lack of supply. But now in 2025, that's all changing. Home inventory is rising at its fastest pace in over a decade, creating new opportunities for buyers. So, what's behind this sudden surge? 3 major factors are at play. To begin, mortgage rates have remained elevated, pricing many would-be buyers out of the market. With fewer buyers competing, homes are staying on the market longer, causing inventory to pile up. Meanwhile, builders have been ramping up construction over the past few years to meet previous demand, and this new supply is finally arriving. From starter homes to luxury developments, fresh inventory is flooding into many markets, particularly in Sunbelt states like Florida and Texas. At the same time, homeowners who are holding off are now feeling compelled to list their properties. Some want to downsize. Others can no longer afford their homes due to rising costs. And investors who bought at peak prices are also starting to sell, concerned about future price declines. According to recent housing data, these factors have led to total inventory levels in 2025 jumping by 30 to 50% in several major markets, giving buyers a wealth of new options. Cities like Cape Coral, Miami, and New Orleans are experiencing some of the largest increases in available properties. For home buyers, this means less competition, more negotiating power, and a shift away from bidding wars. But what does this mean for home prices and affordability? Let's break it down. With this dramatic increase in listings now taking shape, it's essential to understand the real-world effects on potential buyers who have felt shut out of the market during its more competitive phases. For years, home buyers have faced brutal competition, bidding wars, waived inspections, and record-high prices. But in 2025, the market is shifting in their favor. With inventory surging, buyers finally have the upper hand. For those interested in new construction, builders are eager to move inventory as well. Many are throwing in free upgrades or subsidizing interest rates to keep pace with the changing market. Always ask about possible discounts or add-ons before committing, as these extras can significantly lower your overall costs. On top of this, in areas where inventory is exploding, sellers are being forced to drop their prices to attract buyers. Recent data shows that home values have already declined by 5 to 10% in certain markets with the highest levels of inventory, meaning you might be able to purchase a home for significantly less than it would have cost just a year ago. Finally, negotiation power has shifted back into the hands of buyers. During the housing frenzy, there was little room to negotiate, but now sellers are offering price reductions, closing cost assistance, and even mortgage rate buydowns just to make deals happen. If you're looking to purchase a home, this new leverage gives you a better chance to negotiate terms that suit your needs. However, this doesn't mean every market is seeing price drops. Some areas with strong job growth and demand are still holding steady. That's why it's crucial to know which cities are seeing the biggest inventory increases. Let's dive into the top 8 buyer markets of 2025. To see how these trends play out in different regions, it helps to look closely at the cities experiencing the strongest shifts. places where greater inventory and evolving price points may offer unique buying opportunities. With home inventory rising nationwide, some cities are seeing an even bigger surge, creating prime opportunities for buyers. One standout is Cape Coral, Florida, which has recorded one of the highest inventory jumps in the country. Listings are up nearly 60% compared to last year. This Gulf Coast city was a hot pandemic relocation spot, but with rising insurance costs and slowed migration, homes are staying on the market longer. Prices are down about 7% from their peak, giving buyers a rare chance to purchase below market value. Another notable shift is happening in Miami, Florida, where the real estate boom is finally cooling after years of skyrocketing prices. Luxury condos and high-end homes have some of the biggest inventory surges as investors and foreign buyers pull back. Although demand remains strong in certain areas, sellers are under pressure to lower their prices, particularly in the condo market. If you've been priced out of Miami before, 2025 may be your opportunity to enter this market. Meanwhile, McAllen, Texas, one of the state's most affordable cities, has experienced a massive influx of new construction, pushing inventory up by 45% year over year. This spike means more options for buyers and price cuts in many new home communities. With Texas still attracting robust job growth, McAllen offers a sweet spot for both affordability and future opportunity. Fort Lauderdale in Florida also has one of the highest inventory levels in the state. Luxury waterfront properties and condos are remaining on the market much longer, leading to meaningful price reductions. For anyone looking for coastal living without Miami's higher price tag, this wave of discounts is a chance to secure a better deal. Over in West Palm Beach, Florida, inventory has risen by nearly 50% this year. New condo developments and single-family homes have contributed to a more buyer-friendly climate, with price reductions becoming increasingly common. Whether you're retiring or buying your first home, this market now presents some of the most appealing deals in the region. Transitioning to Louisiana, New Orleans is undergoing a market shift as inventory rises roughly 40% year over year. Slower population growth and a cooling tourism sector mean more homes are staying on the market, giving buyers new leverage. Although prices haven't dropped substantially yet, there is far greater room to negotiate, especially in historic neighborhoods where properties once flew off the market. Back in Florida, Northport near Sarasota witnessed a surge in demand during the last housing boom, but inventory has since jumped by more than 50%. Builders have overproduced, and with fewer active buyers, prices on new homes are beginning to decline. This shift has created fertile ground for negotiation, particularly for those seeking a suburban Florida lifestyle. Finally, even Honolulu, Hawaii, isn't immune to these changes. Luxury homes and condos are seeing a noticeable increase in inventory. With fewer international buyers and ongoing cost concerns, sellers are offering incentives to close deals. Although prices in Paradise remain high, buyers now have room to negotiate better terms, or in some cases find surprisingly rare discounts. If you're looking to buy in 2025, these markets offer the best opportunities. With inventory surging, buyers have more choices, stronger negotiation power, and the potential to buy at a discount. Knowing which areas present the best possibilities is just one piece of the puzzle. Next, it's important to consider the steps buyers can take to make the most of the current housing landscape. With home inventory surging in 2025, buyers have more power than they've had in years. To fully capitalize on this unique opportunity, it's important to understand that rising supply means there's no longer a need to rush into bidding wars. Monitoring listings and comparing prices over several weeks can reveal properties where sellers have lowered their expectations or even added incentives to attract offers. Because sellers are feeling the pressure, you now have more leverage at the negotiation table. Many homeowners are open to covering closing costs, buying down mortgage rates, or dropping their asking price if they believe it will secure a sale. This is especially true for homes that have been on the market for an extended period, so don't hesitate to make a confident lower offer in hopes of striking a better deal. It's also vital to keep an eye on regions with particularly high inventory growth, such as Cape Coral, Miami, and Northport, where the abundance of unsold homes often leads to more significant price cuts. By focusing your search on areas where properties tend to linger, you increase your chances of finding a sizable discount or favorable buying terms. For those interested in new construction, builders are eager to move inventory as well. Many are throwing in free upgrades or subsidizing interest rates to keep pace with the changing market. Always ask about possible discounts or add-ons before committing, as these extras can significantly lower your overall costs. Finally, remember that market conditions can vary widely by region, and working with a knowledgeable local agent can make all the difference. A real estate professional who understands neighborhood trends and pricing dynamics can help you identify the most promising listings and negotiate effectively on your behalf. The bottom line? With inventory rising, 2025 is a buyer's market if you play your cards right. With these strategic considerations in hand, prospective homeowners can navigate the year's abundant choices more confidently and secure the best possible deal on a property. The housing market in 2025 looks completely different from the past few years. With home inventory surging across the country, buyers finally have the upper hand. Instead of fierce bidding wars and skyrocketing prices, we're seeing more choices, better negotiating power, and even price drops in key markets. From Cape Coral to Honolulu, Miami to McAllen, certain cities are seeing the biggest inventory surges, creating prime opportunities for buyers who are ready to act. If you've been waiting for the right time to buy, this could be your best chance in years. But remember, not every market is the same. Be strategic, negotiate smart, and research inventory trends before making a move. By following the right strategies, you can lock in a great deal in 2025. What do you think? Will inventory keep rising, or will the market heat up again? Drop your thoughts in the comments and like and subscribe to keep updated. Ultimately, this shift in market conditions provides a chance for buyers to reevaluate their options and make a move at a moment when sellers are finally feeling the need to negotiate. A rare opportunity that may not last indefinitely.